Hi there, you're watching the Gardens and Graveyards channel. My name is Charisma, and today we are in the front garden. Something's flying around me. We're back at the Privet Grove, and we were just here a few days ago. As a matter of fact, I posted the video pruning the privet today. You'll see this in a couple of days, but I'm back in here and I'm going to cut out some of the bigger pieces and get them a little bit more uniform in the way that I want them done. So I'm gonna turn the camera around, show you what I'm doing, and then we'll just get started and move on from there. So here you could see the front side of the grove where we have all these large shrubs. This one I cut all the way to the ground 2 years ago, and it is now 3.5 feet or so. It's spindly and not super dense because I haven't kept it hedged. But the more you cut into these types of plants, the more branching they will create and the denser the shrub will get. So my plan is to take out any branches that are like this size. Down as low as I can without completely removing the entire thing, because I do still want some green, and I know that it will sprout as the season comes on. So, and then there's one on that side, and that one's the biggest one. So that's basically what I'm doing, and my goal is to have them eventually all be about this tall. So I need to get, what is that, like 2 feet down? But if I just cut it 2 feet down, then all it's going to do is sprout way up high. And I need this part to get filled in. And the only way to do that is to cut out some of those old branches. All I'm using today is some loppers for the 1 to 2 inch caliber branches, and then I can use this small chainsaw for anything that's bigger. It's just an electric chainsaw by Greenworks. We really like it. It's a 40 volt, and it's been powerful enough for the things that we've done. That's about it. Well, there we go. Just about completely lost light, but it's done. It's down as low as I want it to take it. And now you can see all these twigs right here. This is actually the black lace elderberry. You can see her black, dark purple leaves are already budded up and ready to go. And without all this shade happening, it will have plenty of sun to grow tall. And you can see the lemony lace elderberry back there. Clear as day now. Actually, it looks like a tree versus like sticks coming out of the privet. So exciting. I didn't get as far on the project as I thought. I thought I'd plant some bleeding hearts and deadhead my hydrangea, but oh well. This is done and cleaned up. That's huge. And the rest of what I want to do in there is going to be quick and easy. I think that we'll get used to it, and I know that within 2-3 months it'll go gangbusters and fill out and look beautiful. So don't be afraid to cut back stuff that you know is going to grow 6 feet in a year. It's not a big deal. Hey there, it's the next day and I'm back in Privet Grove, and I'm just going to button up this little project to be done with it so we can move into another project. So I'm really excited to have this grove looking all beautiful, and I know that, you know, the hedge is going to grow up and be like a nice solid wall, and we're still going to have that beautiful little room, and it's going to be just this gorgeous little pocket of a shade garden. And I love that it's already a natural, or it's, you know, someone planted these privets, but it's creating this natural grove in my garden and a natural like garden room space, which something about it just feels so sacred and beautiful. And I'm hoping that as we add more little pieces into it, it just lends to that really magical space. I would even like to add a couple other elements into it to really create that like room feeling. And the more little pockets and little rooms and sacred spaces that we could add into our garden, the more magical the whole experience can be. So let me get this camera turned around and show you what I'm planning on doing this afternoon. It's only going to take me a few minutes, but I will be so glad to be just like a little check mark off the list there, and I can move into another room in the garden. So this is the Privet Grove, and what I'd love to have is like some sort of an arbor right here eventually, and maybe I think that's probably it. Right now it looks kind of strange that this walkway hugs this rhododendron so closely, but we have hostas all in here. So in the summertime, that's all filled in. Today we're going to come around the corner here, and first of all I'm going to take all the flowers off of my hydrangeas. These bloom on old and new wood, so you don't want to prune them this late in the season because they've already started to put out some leaves. They've got all their brand new leaves out, but I do want to take off all of their old blooms. They've created some nice winter interest, but now it's time to say goodbye to those so new ones can come in. And all I'm going to do is go right above a leaf node, like, if it will focus, right here. I will just cut it right there and take off this stem. That's all I'm going to do there. And then turning around a little bit here, back, here's our walkway with the rhododendron. We have hostas where those white tags are, but underneath the rhododendron going that way, oh, I see my cherubs falling over, is a little bit of bleeding hearts. I want to continue my bleeding hearts around the front of the rhododendron. So come over here and fix my cherub. Okay, so cute. Okay, so what I'd like to do is bring the bleeding hearts from over there and into this space and just have a nice big clump of them. While we're over on this side, let's just point out that this hellebore is opening up. It's so fun. I love it. All right, so I've put out the containers of bleeding hearts just so you can kind of see where the placement's going to be. And we have one right here already. Of course, these are buttercup weeds. Not those. This might, no, this is a buttercup too. Anyway, we have one right around in this area where this dirt is. That should start coming up pretty soon. But once I've planted them, you're not going to be able to see anything, because you can see it's just, you know, these are last year's bloom stalks all done. So I'm going to get those planted and move into the hydrangea. Well, she's still barren, but she looks like she's ready for spring now without all those dead blossoms left on it. And now that really will be the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Keep celebrating your life. Bye.